Jumping right into the tutorial, I'm taking NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Brunette, and I'm just using that to fill in my brows. Using the other end of the Micro Brow Pencil, I'm going to use that to brush out is the spoolie side, and I'm going to use that to saturate the color in my eyebrows. And that's going to be followed with L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur Concealer, and the shade I'm using is 303 Medium, and I'm just using that to line my brows. I always reach for this concealer if I want a nice highlight on my brow bone. So now I'm just blending the concealer so that you don't leave any harsh lines, and also so that it leaves that highlighted part on my brow bone. I'm taking Morphe 173 brush to help saturate the concealer on the brow bone. I'm reaching in my MAC Cosmetics Contour Kit, and I'm taking NC45, and I'm lining on top of my brows. I always like to do a lighter shade on the bottom and a shade close to my skin color or my complexion on the top of the brow. So I'm just lining that out, and I'm going to brush that out as well. Taking Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, I'm using an orange shade to color correct, as I always do. You guys that follow me, you know that I always do this step because of the dark spots that are on my chin and on my forehead as well. And I'm using the same brush, the 173 from Morphe, and I'm using that to blend out the color corrector. Now moving on to the face, I'm taking my MAC Cosmetics 170 brush, foundation brush, with Nars All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation, and that is my foundation for today. And I'm just going to blend that together. I always love to use a full coverage foundation, and this one is a full coverage foundation, and it's oil free, and it leaves you with a natural look without feeling any weight of the product on your face. It's supposed to be a 16-hour wear, and I want to see if it really holds up to that. I really haven't kept it on for that long, so I wouldn't be too sure. But yeah, I will try to maybe on another video I'll try to say whether it did or if it didn't. Now that I got all this blending out of the way, I'm about to conceal and set my face. And of course, you guys know what I'm reaching for. My LA Girl Pro Concealer in creamy beige. And I'm just placing that on my forehead, under my eye, under my cheek, on my cupid's bow, my chin, and the bridge of my nose. Reaching for a damp beauty blender, I'm just going to use that to blend the concealer under my eyes and everywhere else that I place it. And after that, we'll be setting the face. Reaching for my Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit in light to medium, I'm taking the shade Sculpt. It is a sepia brown, and I'm using that to sculpt my face with a sculpting brush. And I'm going to take my beauty blender once more and evenly distribute the product on my face. I'm reaching for my SmashBox Contour Kit, and I'm taking the highlighter shade, and I'm going to set under my eye and some other areas on my face where I placed the concealer. Reaching for my Morphe R25, I believe is the number for the brush. I'm just setting those areas that I placed the highlight, the concealer. So now I'm moving on to my eyes. I'm baking, so I'm moving on to my eyes, and the shades that I use as a transition shade are Raw Sienna and Burnt Orange. Raw Sienna is a neutral amber with an ultra matte finish, and as well as Burnt Orange, it is a deep orange shade with an ultra matte finish as well. This palette is a really beautiful palette. I love that it have all the cool tones and included in that you can do several looks with. I did a look before using the palette when I recently got in. I have a tutorial for that. Reaching for the same palette, I'm taking Cypress Umber or Dark Coffee with an ultra matte finish, and I'm just going to place that on the outer V of my eye, and I'm going to blend it in a circular motion. I don't want to go too deep as in pressing on the brush because I want a gradient effect on there. I don't want to put too much pressure there so that I don't have so much shade in that area. I just want to have a light effect in my outer V from the shade, from that Cypress Umber. So I took a crease brush and I'm just blending all the shades together for a seamless look. The shade that I placed on my eyelid is from the same palette, and I used Primavera. For some reason, the portion of that did not record. I'm sure my camera probably overheated and just didn't record that portion of it. And for some reason, I think I need to reformat my SD card because my recording has been cutting short every now and then, and so I think it's either that the SD card is full and I need to reformat it. So I'm gonna do that. Hopefully it will help fix that problem for me. But yeah, back to the tutorial. I'm just taking a blending brush and blending the other V of my eye. I decided to just give it a smoky and halo look, so I'm just blending out of that just directed in the crease area. Like I said earlier that I had some issues with my camera. The camera actually stopped filming. I had to use my cell phone. Well, in fact, I used my laptop to film, and then I used my cell phone as well. But I didn't like the lighting, and so I'm just going to insert a picture in here to show you what the final look was. And I'm just going to, insert a clip as well so you see the lighting on the recording that I did on my cell phone. I really did not like it, and so I decided not to include that portion in the video. Well, thanks for hanging in with me. I hope to talk to you soon in my next video. I love you guys so much for watching, and I would like to say goodbye from PeachesOctober.